Hey everyone, I'm gonna try and make this quick. Me versus Danis. It's just not gonna happen March 29th, man. I've tried my hardest, but my body has legit just given up. I'm currently in bed, taking antibiotics, trying to recover, but I'm struggling. I'm coughing up greenish yellow shit all the time. My sinuses are hurting to the point where I need ibuprofen every day. The tension headaches right here that I'm getting are more painful than you can imagine. I'm using Sudafed daily. I've tried sparring and training and my body just feels weak. My stamina is just falling off a cliff. I can't even taste right now or smell. Basically, I'm fucked. I've been ill for almost 3 weeks and it's just not got better. You know, I've had doctors come around to try and decipher what is going on. And honestly, I've never been this ill for this long in my life and I hate it. I feel useless and it's depressing. I feel like I've let so many people down. I haven't been able to post any YouTube videos to help promote the fight because I've just been feeling so shit. I'm just sick of being sick, man. And yeah, I'm sorry. I wanna move the fight to another day because, you know, I still want to knock out Dillon Danis. And yeah, I didn't train this hard for nothing. Either way, I want to say sorry to everyone at Misfits, everyone at The Zone. I want to say sorry to the Sidemen for not being in as many videos as I'd like to be. And most
so me from welcome back to a new video. Let's get it right. Fuck, bro, it's getting to a point where I'm like, yo, how many times are we gonna see KSI rumor for a fight and then he pulled out because of some sort of injury or illness? And bro, I like how we all make fun of Dillon Danis for pulling out, but I think if we look, KSI now had pulled out more times than Dillon Danis has been, and it just, I don't know if you blame KSI or you blame, but it's something to do, like, why every time KSI have an event, something goes wrong? Like, bro, it's not at a point I feel bad for KSI because if you think about all the events he had, why most of the time someone pull out, right? Like KSI versus Dillon Danis, someone pulled out. Then Evan Fournier, no, it was Face Temper who stepped in. And then KSI versus someone else, I think it was Tommy Fury, and then Evan Fury. Like most of his fucking wins are like, don't we all remember when this motherfucker fought 2 times? Because remember when he fought in the beginning at the end because someone put out, bro, it's always something. It's either KSI pulling out or fucking his opponent pulling out. At a point it gets to like, yo, maybe you're cursed, bro. Maybe you are fucking cursed because for some reason every time you try to pull up a event, either something's happening to the event, either you're pulling out, either his opponent is pulling out. Like, it's crazy how many times, like, this just happened. He put out against his fight against fucking what was it, Slim and Gibb, right? It was supposed to be a 1v2. That would have been stupid. It was rumored that it was going to be a 2v2. No, it was Anthony Taylor and Slim versus fucking KSI. I think the rumor was it was supposed to be KSI and Gibb versus Anthony Taylor and fucking, you know, but still, we moved on. That was in July. Now we're in March, right? And again, another pullout. What the fuck? So if you haven't seen the news, I went in a little rant because it get to the point like, yo, when I do not buy tickets. Like, if you're going to see an event from KSI, do not buy a ticket. Why? Because most of the time something is switching. Like, it's always with KSI events. Like, it's always someone putting out. Tommy Fury versus, like, yo, I'm just thinking about, like, almost every event this motherfucker has, even he doesn't even have to be on a part. If he just associated with it, there's someone put out. Like, both the co-main event, main event, and his last event, they put out. Tommy Fury put out, and fucking the guy HSS Tiki Taka, what his fucking name is, was supposed to fight Wade, and he put out. So now the KSI is put out due to illness. Let's talk about the put out. Right? Let's talk about the reason why KSI put out. So not the rumor. KSI literally said, "You should." I'll probably play the Instagram video in the beginning, but he said, "I'm sick. That I've been trying to get better, but like I've been taking antibiotics. I've been taking all of this. Like he's been taking medicine, but he's sick. Like he's probably got a flu or something. But he's been taking antibiotics. And when you hear someone take antibiotics, you're like, oh yeah, GG's. Like I took antibiotics. I think we all did. Like them shit fucks your body up because that's what it's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to fuck your body up and kill whatever is inside you that's making you sick, right? So you can't train like that. You cannot train with antibiotics because it makes your stamina low, it makes your energy low, it just fucks you up. And if you exercise and try to fight with antibiotics, which I think he was trying to do, you're fucked. You're most likely gonna go gassed out. And like, yes, UFC fighters have been now doing this, but still, KSI is not a UFC fighter. Why is he going to risk getting knocked out when this is life or death for him, right? He cannot get knocked out by Dillon Danis. So if he is 6, which is looking like he is, right? He had to know shit. He said it's postponed. Now, what does that mean? Like, how many? Like, if it's postponed until next month, yeah, I believe. I definitely. I believe he was sick, and during the last couple weeks of training camp, that's when he got sick. That probably last week or two. No, he probably sick right now, and his fight is next week. So he's like, yeah, no, I did my training camp, but there's no way I can fight with this illness, and it just fucked up my training camp. If the fight is delayed for like 2 or 3 weeks, then like, yeah, he was sick. He probably was like, yeah, I'm not taking the risk to fight with my illness and with antibiotics. I'm telling you, you cannot, if you go in the ring with antibiotics, unless you're a UFC fucking fighter, you're most likely going to lose because your stamina, it's like your stats go like 50% under, bro. Your powers, your speed, your reflexes, just everything is down. So it makes sense for him not to fight while he's taking antibiotics. But if it's delayed until like June, July, what the fuck? This fight has no reason to be delayed more than a month. It doesn't, because he probably got sick towards the last week of his training camp, which makes sense. Because again, if you're going hard in training camp, your immune system will be weak because you're sweating. You're like, it makes sense for it to be weak, right? But if it's delayed like more than a month, then I'm suspicious. Because there's no way, like, it depends how the illness lasts, right? If by the time April ends, right? I mean, by the time April begins and March ends, and he's healthy, then he should easily, like, it should be April 21st or April something like that where this fight should happen. Because, it makes sense. Like, you should have 3 weeks so you can finish the end of your training camp and then come and fight week and then fight. That's how it should be, right? Hopefully it's delayed 3 weeks. If it's not, I think it's some sort, I don't know, because he literally said on his Instagram post, I'm sick, been taking antibiotics, don't want to fight with antibiotics, which I understand. Like I said, I'm not mad he's, pulling out. I'm just, because I know how antibiotics is. I know you can't fight with antibiotics in your system. You're going to lose, and you most likely go get knocked out. I'm just pissed off that misfit, everything's always something wrong going. It's always something wrong going into these events, right? It's always either KSI or KSI opponents pulling out, and I feel bad. It's always something. It's always fucking something to do with KSI, bro. Like that Face Temper fight, he fought him because someone put out or some shit happened. Evan Fournier, I'm pretty sure someone put out. Original opponent he wasn't supposed to face pull out. When he fought fucking Swerms and Luis Pintenda on the same night, he did that because someone pulled out. Fucking Slim versus when he was trying to fight Slim and Anthony Taylor, what happened? He pulled out of that fight because of injury, but some people were speculating that it wasn't because of injury, because of something else. And now we get here where he pulled out against Dillon Danis. And don't forget, he pulled out his original fight. Dillon Danis put out his original fight against KSI. That's how he fought Face Temper. So it gets to a point like, yo, I'm not buying tickets until last day. Like, deadass, though, I want to see the weigh-in. Because lately, it's been one thing after another thing after another thing. At this point, I feel bad for KSI, right? So like I said, he is out due to illness. Probably go get delayed. I might guess 3 weeks. If it's actually he's sick, should be fine in a week. The antibiotics probably go wear off in a week. He get back to his last weeks of training camp, and then we're back in this. I wonder how Dillon Danis is going to respond to this. He's probably going to be tight. But I feel like this is just an advantage for Dillon Danis because I know his ass has not been training. Dillon Danis, this is probably a wake-up call from God. Like, yo, we're trying to give you a chance. Now you got extra weeks of training camp when we know your ass hasn't been training. Now, hopefully, the thing is, don't forget, Dillon Danis is supposed to fight Tony Ferguson, right? I wonder what's going to happen to the Tony Ferguson fight, right? Probably the Tony Ferguson fight is going to get delayed. I don't see Dillon Danis. Yo, if we get to fight night and Dillon Danis pull out, KSI, just stop fighting. Yo, just stop fighting, bro. You got some sort of curse, bro. Jake Paul put some sort of curse in you. But anyways, that's it, bro. KSI not fighting. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be. I don't even know where it was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be next week against Dillon Danis. That's just not happening. The whole event is postponed. Probably postponed 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That's my guess. And yes, always something. Always something. Anyways, let me know how you feel. Yeah. Fuck off.